Kristen here, and today we are chatting with the cast and creatives behind the movie Don't Make Me Go. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. I want to congratulate you on Don't Make Me Go and hear from you a little bit more about, what made you want to direct this film.
I wanted to direct it because I thought it was a very special script by Vera Herbert, and I loved that it focused on a father-daughter relationship, which really isn't seen too often. And I thought it was a really beautiful opportunity to cast actors that I admire. I mean, it's such a two-hander and it's such a character piece, and I got so lucky with John Cho and Mia Isaac.
You guys had great father-daughter chemistry. How did you build that?
It came pretty naturally to me, and I think I can speak for Mia. We kind of settled into our roles. I have a daughter, so that was all kind of really easily accessible to me, and she was just really open, and we fell into it. What can I say?
Yeah, same here. I mean, I definitely think it was something that came naturally, and I'm close with my dad in real life, but I think while our relationship offset kind of was like half of a father-daughter relationship and half of a true friendship.
Yeah.
And I mean, you guys have so many great, moments throughout this film. You're going on this whole road trip, you're experiencing all these different things. Did you have a favorite moment?
This was like a little road trip off the road trip. Remember when we went to that, what was that town? Littleton in Christchurch?
We went to this small town. We during the last 3 weeks of shooting, we were shooting in the South Island of New Zealand, and we went to this little small coastal, I think it was a coastal town, and it was in the middle of winter, and I think there was like a hailstorm while we were in breakfast, and when we got out of the cafe, it was just like hailing very hardly and was freezing, and we were like, trying to like get around, but it was fun.
That was one of my favorite days. It was our little road trip off the road trip. Yeah.
I had read that like the story initially was just like written for like a Caucasian cast, and that you chose people that you loved. So for you, picking people that you just like think are really talented, specifically ones that are like from this Asian and biracial background, how do you as a director like allow those actors to bring their own authentic backgrounds to a story like this?
It's about asking questions and seeing what aspects of their own personal life and personal history that they're willing to bring to the project or want to bring. Kind of giving them the space to talk and share. I think, I would have cast John Cho regardless of anything. He's a fantastic actor, and it just so happens that he's Asian American and brought that to this movie, which allowed us to cast Mia Isaac, who's such a blessing. And they both really brought their personal experiences to the story to make it feel specific.
I think a lot of Wally's character has aspects of myself in there that weren't originally in there. There's a line about how Max took Wally to African dance classes to get her to know both sides of herself, and that was something that Hannah wrote in after I told her that my mom took me to African dance classes to get me to know both sides of myself. So I think that I relate to Wally in a lot of ways, and there are a lot of little Easter eggs of my own life in there.
You have this really unique twist to this film. So as a director, how do you like set that up without being like too heavy-handed or like giving away too much at once?
It's definitely a balance. We set it up and kind of thread it through the movie that something might be going on with Wally. But obviously you don't want to push it too far because then people can guess what's going to happen, but you don't want to not set it up at all because then it's out of left field. So it's a real balancing act, and ultimately we just had to go with our gut on what felt like the right level of awareness.
And now you do everything. You wear so many hats. You act, you write, you direct, you produce. What's your favorite part of like the filmmaking process?
My favorite aspect of all movies would be the editing process. I love getting to edit because I have such a passion for writing, and editing is really the best of both worlds. You're getting to write, but with your actors right in front of you, and it's solving a puzzle and creating new life with something that you've been with for many years.
What do you hope people take away from Don't Make Me Go?
I hope people have the courage to follow their dreams and take risks and, live live with their heart on their sleeves. You know, I think that's something that Max wished he did earlier in his life, and Wally helps teach him. So I hope others take the same from it.
I hope people take a look around and value who they got and who they love, and tell them so. Give them a hug, give them a kiss, and I don't want to be morbid. It's just life is short, and we're here to love each other, and I think do it as soon as possible and as much as possible.
Absolutely. I think we all feel that more now than ever, but especially got that out of you guys' film. So congratulations and thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Consider subscribing if you like my videos, and if you want to talk more TV and movies with me outside of the comments section, check out the exclusive Discord available on my Patreon at patreon.com/kmaldo. If you like this one, you can check out more of my videos right over here. See ya!